We are not financial advisors. The content on this podcast and any YouTube videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions of advertisers, sponsors, and guests do not constitute those of WLRS Radio or constitute financial advice. We urge you to make the best financial decision that suits your needs. Conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor when needed. Know that all investments involve some form of risk, and there is no guarantee that you will be successful with your investments. There is no guarantee that you won't experience significant loss when investing. Now, come take a ride with David, Dylan, and Austin into the Wild West that is cryptocurrency and DeFi. Which, like, you'll talk to a stock guy, and they'll be like, that's the most ridiculous, degenerate thing. And you're like, you don't even know where I've been.
It looks like a third grader got into Blender and made these NFTs.
It's out of the way now. If there's any CEOs you want to tell them to fuck off or anything.
Let me think. This week, no.
Oh, welcome back to the DeFi show on WLRS Crypto Radio. We're back once again to talk the hottest recent crypto stories. I'm David, and I'm joined once again by two gentlemen with immeasurable talent and measurable gains in the wallet and at the gym, Austin and Dylan. How are you guys doing tonight?
Big swelt.
Not swelt. Austin went to the gym today and didn't bring me, but I was helping my mamaw today.
Yeah, I did legs today anyway, so.
Did legs? We're going to have to do like a full body podcast one day.
A full body?
We just stand
there.
Well,
I'll model nude for you?
No, we got to keep the PG-13, but.
Yeah. No, I've been getting, I was a personal trainer. I've been in and out of the gym since I was 18. I never played sports, but I was damn good at working out. So now I've gotten some pretty good gains over the last like 5 weeks. Been pretty happy with it. Dylan can tell you. I've been getting pretty swell.
Get rid of that. Something. Get rid of that Christmas weight, holiday weight.
I don't gain weight, Dave.
I don't gain weight. Just gain muscle mass.
Just straight muscle to the forehead.
Hey, I bet, Disco, if you bought Top Gun a cat ear headset, you'd have to wear it.
I wouldn't just have to. I would thoroughly enjoy it.
Voluntarily wear it.
Absolutely. Nico.
Are you driving, Disco? Are you doing your route?
Pretty sure it's route, Dave.
What's a funny, like, have you seen those TikToks where they say like, what is this? And it's like a picture of something, and like your objective is to like use the most fanciest word that's still correct, so that when they say what the answer is, you know.
Dave, you're watching TikToks, but I have to reiterate that I do not get on that app.
I'm going to talk about it every week until you start watching them.
You've got to get off that TikTok, man. It's bad for your brain.
No.
It's killing the kids.
I've been off of it for a while now. I haven't looked back. I've been off of it. I haven't been on very much. I'm looking at cat ear attachments now.
Attachments.
Yeah, to just
it's like customizing your AK-47.
Exactly.
You got to get a mount, and you can put a bunch of shit on it.
Easy.
They've got some pink ones.
Get the laser sights one. Took an option day to take the wifey and her sis to 0KC to go shopping.
I think it's OKC is in like Oklahoma City. I don't know what the
OKC.
I don't know what the fuck. Oh, 0KC.
It's been a long week. It's not even Friday yet.
Man, it's fucking hurting.
I got elf ear ones.
Too many tabs.
They got a Halo one, like a golden halo to put above it.
That was get a Master dope. Chief with a visor, headphones with a visor.
I would also do that. Those are dope.
You know what would be dope? Getting some Warfi. This week's content is brought to you by Warfi, an intuitive investing experience on Binance Smart Chain. Buy a soldier and let it accumulate rewards back to 1 BUSD with revenue from its P2E game offerings. They also have war bots, which are it's basically an investment pool for trading bots, and those are released in limited quantities. This show is also brought to you by Vinium Finance. Take control of your money and become your own bank with Vinium. Vinium is set to explode with an aggressive roadmap, making it a DeFi hub unlike any other similar lending and borrowing platform on AVAX. And I will take a break from my regularly scheduled Vinium chat to talk about the crazy APY you can get on posting up your USDC. I think this morning it was at like 70%.
Jesus.
On Vinium?
Yeah, because I don't think I guess a big person must have pulled out or something. They didn't want to have a money baby. So there, as of this morning, I haven't checked again, but there was very high deposit APY on a couple of the pools. Dude was, Disco, I brought it, don't worry. Also, LB, the Vinium master himself, was supposed to be on today, but he couldn't make it. So we'll get him on another time.
So we're no longer friends.
It's that easy. APRs are out of control on Vinium. Don't take it from me. Take it from Disco Chuck at the bottom of the screen.
He is a paid sponsor, though, so
He's not paid. He has to make money to. Yeah, I mean, you can check out both sponsors from the Discord links in the show description. And if you'd like to become a sponsor or purchase ad space, you can send us an email, WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. And if you're an investor like Disco Chuck, be sure to bug the devs to become a show sponsor at the best CPM rates in crypto marketing. We have a game this week. And for you guys in the chat, it is not just another real coin, fake coin. This is which countries love/hate metaverse the most. Okay, so there was an article posted, and there was a recent analysis of tweets of more than 1 million tweets, and it spit out a list of countries that love the metaverse the most and hate the metaverse the most. And your job, gentlemen, I'm going to name the country, and you have to tell me if it was a top 5 like they like the metaverse, or a top 5 hate the metaverse.
Okay.
And then we'll see how it goes. Well, if that doesn't take too much time, I'll let you gamble your points at the end. Double Jeopardy style. All or nothing. I don't know. All right, so the first one, Vietnam. Are they pro metaverse or against the metaverse? They hate it or they love it?
I'm going to say hate it.
I disagree. I think a lot of the Southeast, like the South Pacific islands down there, I think they all love it down there. So I'm going to go with love.
Vietnam loves themselves some metaverse.
Top 5, huh?
Top 5. Philippines.
The Philippines. Well, if we're going to go with the same mechanics as last time,
Top Gun. I'm not going to say that. I'm not reading that chat. I could read it. Tonpa says, not me. I'm just speaking. Top Gun knows his Asians.
I'm very entrenched in Asian culture. Austin, what do you think it is?
Philippines.
I'm saying pro.
You think what?
I say pro.
He says pro metaverse.
I disagree. Philippines are not.
Well,
I guess you guys both guessed, right? It's a pro. They like themselves a metaverse.
Get fucking road, kid.
Ukraine.
Ukraine is pro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pro on that too.
I don't know that they should be right now, though. They should probably
pro anything to get out of that shit life they got going on now.
Yeah.
Put the headset on. They are pro. Pro metaverse.
Ireland not pro.
Oh, anti.
Anti-pro.
Anti-pro.
I'm gonna.
Anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, I'm gonna also say anti.
Yeah, they don't like the metaverse. They not a fan. Denmark.
Denmark. I don't see them being huge into crypto. I'm saying not pro.
No, I'm gonna say they're pro.
Denmark is
Denmark?
not pro. They are not for the metaverse.
Really?
You're fucking killing it.
Yeah, you're doing
I think
better
you're
than
tied
me.
up. No. Used
Yeah,
to
you
be
hear that?
tied, and you just took the lead, Austin. This goes in chat. He's a little bit behind because I think our stream's delayed like probably 10 seconds or something.
Fix that.
How about all those princes in Nigeria?
Oh, they're pro for sure.
Nigeria's pro.
They are pro.
Damn, really?
That was-
Fucking,
It's on the
Chat
edge of
is
my
getting
seat there.
Chat is getting wrecked by this game. Top Gun had a good, or not Top Gun. Disco had a good start, but he fell off the wagon. New Zealand.
I'm gonna say pro.
I'm gonna say anti.
I know they have NFT meetings and stuff.
NFT meetings.
Yeah, that's from Sean.
I'm gonna say it's probably closer to Ireland, so I'm gonna say anti.
Yeah, New Zealand don't like it. Their life is too good to be
Wow.
worried about the metaverse.
True.
They can distill liquor, you know.
Wow.
USA. Good old hometown.
Pro.
Given today's news, I'm gonna say anti. And also because Mark Zuckerberg is shit on universally throughout the country, so anti.
Yeah, Dylan's got the read. The USA
Damn.
hates the metaverse. Canada.
Pro.
I got to think Canada's close to America as far as like their feelings on the metaverse and their disgust for Mark Zuckerberg. So I'm going to say anti. But they do like everything. So I don't know.
Canada is anti-metaverse. So Dylan, you have quickly recovered
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
after Austin got 3 wrong in a row. Indonesia is the last one before we
I'm going
move on.
with my gut. Pro. Pro elite tier.
Elite tier metaverse.
I'm going to say pro as well.
They love themselves the metaverse over in Indonesia. You just add up the scores really quick here, and then we're going to play the second part. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dylan, you got 8 out of 10 right. Dude
There's those
knows
games, baby.
He's basically the ambassador of the metaverse. When the metaverse gets a spot at the UN, and you get to go to those fancy meetings,
I will embarrass everybody, including
Top
myself.
Gun hats, metaverse. Austin, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so here's where it gets interesting. This is how you're going to win if you're behind right now.
Okay.
You're going to place a bet, and you can bet as many points as you have on which country likes the metaverse the most.
Ooh.
Out of the ones we've selected, correct? Out of the ones that were discussed.
Yes, it was on the list, yeah. And I will reread
reread the list.
pros. But you do need to wager some points before.
I'm wagering all.
Going all in.
I'm all
How
in.
many points does he have?
He has 6.
So he can get up to 12, and I have 9, right?
You have 8.
I have 8. I'll wager.
This ain't
I'll
fucking
wager.
Jeopardy, kid.
It's kind of like Jeopardy.
It is kind of like it's almost identical to Jeopardy, actually. I'll wager 5.
He's going 5. All right. Gentlemen, I'll need you to secretly write down your answers. You don't need to write them down, but you just need to yell them out at the same time, I guess.
What's our choices? I've got pen and
Oh.
paper.
Vietnam, Philippines, Ukraine, Nigeria, Indonesia.
I have my answer.
All right.
I'll send it to you in Discord.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Private chat.
Private.
Hit me in
Y'all
the
got a side
DMs.
chat? Y'all got a side chat going on?
Yeah, it's pretty deep, I think.
That's fucked up. I don't have a side chat. It's fucked up. All right, let's see here.
This is really good for the listeners who are going to listen on the audio only.
All right, I've got my answer, so tell me when you got Austin's.
He is yet to send it.
Austin.
I sent
But
it
you
to
wrote
you. Dave, I sent it.
Austin, you're a fucking jabroni.
It's right above. It's right above your bump. Honestly, how dare you?
No, it's not there, dude.
No,
Same
it's
short,
there.
now up 70%. Got to put your balls on the table, Dave. Bump. All right. Well, Dylan has. Okay. All right. Calm the fuck down.
Got it?
I got it now.
Okay. I'm going to reveal my answer.
I've entered the chill
reveal
zone.
your
I'm
answer.
sending you.
Going Indonesia.
Indonesia. Well, you were both wrong. Vietnam loves the metaverse more than anyone else on this planet.
That blows my mind.
According to Twitter.
That blows my mind. That's wild.
Which means Dylan, you win. Austin, you got 0 points the whole time. Dylan, you walk away with 3.
I hate you.
Who'd you guess?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
That was gonna be my guess. And I was like, no, can't. I know that's what Austin's gonna.
Not
guess.
enough internet in Nigeria. Okay. Do you have any Frozen Walrus glacier updates or?
Yeah.
One.
I just increased the mint rate for X Walrus, which means that it will now go up in price, as in how much walrus it takes to convert into X Walrus each time. I increased it from 2.5% every single mint to 10%. So it is going to go up drastically. And tomorrow I'll be increasing the burn rate. It was 25% walrus was being burnt. Tomorrow it will be 35%. And then lastly, to shape up everything, I'll be reducing the emissions of walrus into the Walrus Share USDC farm, meaning that there will be more walrus being burnt, more walrus being added to the Walrus Share farming contract, and then less walrus given out. So a bigger bottleneck of the supply. And we're going to do that up until Glacier and try some of that out, see what happens. But I do firmly believe that we're going to get a lot more walrus off the ecosystem. We're going to be doing some competitions for minting and see what happens. But I'm pretty happy. We'll see what happens.
Sounds good. You got to get the bottlenecks going.
It's all about that bottleneck, Dave.
A short squeeze. You motherfuckers been selling a short for 6 months now. We're getting it back.
Is there some degen website where I can put a big fat long on walrus?
No,
Yeah.
that'd be excellent.
Yeah, it's called buying walrus off the market.
No.
What the fuck, dude? Just fucking buy it.
No, I want the quick button where I can just slide it to 150x leverage and do walrus. Because it ain't going down, right? I mean,
it could always go down.
No. I guess it could,
but there's a hell of a lot less of it. I'll tell you that.
It's not gonna though, right? Not financial.
I hope not.
All right. We have some sweet news, and I put this one first because I think it's amazing. And speaking of metaverse, Paris Hilton still around and launching the metaverse dating experience, Paris Land, in Sandbox.
I don't
this
like
space
her anymore.
This space will never be serious, dude.
Paris Hilton launching
What
the
the
dating
fuck?
experience in Parisland in Sandbox. February 13th, right before Valentine's Day, everybody. Players entering Parisland. I don't know if I didn't do enough research, but I don't know if Parisland already exists or if this is exclusively the thing it is. But players entering Parisland will be able to virtually meet 5 other players, complete quests, and ultimately choose a partner. The stakes have never been higher. So
They
according to a
truly have
statement,
not.
the gamified experience
Jesus.
is being billed as an imaginary reality show, quote unquote. However, everybody playing in it will not take it that way, and some feelings are going to get hurt.
Can I have a hot take on this?
You can have. I'll give you 2 hot takes. You can have as many hot takes as you want.
So one, this is never coming out. Bottom line, this is just never coming out. They're gonna sell NFTs.
Is that a bet?
She's gonna take the bag and run with it.
I don't think so. I disagree with that.
You think Paris Hilton is going to be?
I don't think she's gonna sit there and fucking have AMAs every week over what the DeFi aspect of it is.
No, she's
but I
definitely not
think
doing that.
anybody can make a fucking NFT project like this. I mean, she's definitely got the money to fund it.
I guess.
I mean,
Historically,
that's
we've
funny.
seen influencers coming into the space and doing
Listen.
cash grabs. So
I think what we need to do.
she's
Here's what
not
we
an
need to do,
influencer.
guys. I think I know what we need to do.
You want to
she's
sign
like one
up?
of the first influencers.
Here's what we're gonna do. If the people can burn enough walrus or whatever, then we'll all 3 go on it live stream.
100%. I'll do that. Easy.
We just need to find a number.
Let's do 175% in the walrus. It's at 151 right now.
All right. So you have until February 13th.
4 days. Burn that fucking walrus.
Right? You're gonna have to make an announcement for it, because I don't think Tompa and Disco are gonna.
So it's a game.
It's a game, yeah. It's supposed to
like
be a
The
game,
Bachelor.
but people are gonna go in there, and they're gonna think they're really falling.
Yeah,
in love.
I'm gonna go in there.
It's gonna be
either
catfishes
way.
galore.
I'm interested in that just for like a trolling aspect. Just go in there and just fuck around. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This is what the metaverse needs. I mean,
is it
right?
Is it what it needs?
I don't know that it needs anything.
Vietnam is all about it. All right.
Vietnam is all about Paris Hilton dating show.
This is why
Yeah, as long
Gary
as I don't have to,
Ginsler
like-
bullies us.
What, I had to buy some sand tokens or something? I've never done anything on Sandbox, so I may have overpromised.
This is why Gary Ginsler is bullying us right now. Like right this instant. This is why he is coming after us.
He's getting
Because
sweaty
shit
palms
like
just thinking
this.
about. He's going to be
Yes.
a contestant. Are you kidding?
The
Gary
metaverse is
Ginsler,
the only
I'm
He's
place
like,
he'd
Thursday,
get
finally.
Finally, my chance.
It's the only place he'd get a fucking date.
Mhm.
Oh, I just the sight of him.
Fuck that dude.
LB missed a good one. I made a real special show. All right. SEC coming down hard after Kraken. Gave him a $30 million fine for allowing staking. San Francisco-based crypto exchange Kraken has agreed to pay the SEC $30 million and halt its staking service for U.S. clients, the SEC announced today. Thursday announcement, the regulatory body announced the firm had failed to register the offer and sale of their crypto asset staking as a service program. Kraken, which consists of Payward Ventures, agreed to halt its staking in the U.S., but did not admit or deny the allegations in the SEC's complaint.
The SEC really doesn't do any kind of convictions most of the time. They always look for fines.
They just want the money. They're just
trying
got
to
some
make
bills
money.
to pay.
Well,
That's it.
Gary Ginsler's on Twitter right now doing a fucking victory lap with those highly produced videos. So he spent that $30 million on a 4-minute video talking about how good he is at his job, and everybody's fucking roasting him, including me. So Gary
Where are
Ginsler.
these videos?
Hold on.
Can we Jamie Vision that?
I actually said, I replied to it and said, "You are single-handedly the absolute worst person with any sort of power that was never elected. Resign, apologize, post a video with tears. You're a clown."
Well, Glacier should go really well. Jesus Christ.
I hope you paid some extra hours for that lawyer.
There you go.
Jesus
Today, the SEC
Christ.
charged Kraken for the unregistered offer and sale of securities through its staking as a service program.
Oh, don't worry though. Like, don't worry, Austin, because Dylan has Walrus Radio in his Twitter handle, not Frozen
Glacier.
Walrus or Glacier.
But it's in my
it's
bio.
in your description, but that could be made up. You get the plausible deniability. What is this?
I sent that to you in the group chat. It's
Is this the
video.
videos?
That's the video.
All right. Hold on. We need to get this. Right. I think this counts as a reaction video, so we're. Tab.
Somebody said, if Gary Ginsler was drowning, would you save him? It is 5,400 votes with 84% on no.
Jesus.
Can you guys hear this? I don't know if
I don't
chat
even see it.
can
We
chat
can't-
hear it.
we
You
can't
can
even
clearly
see it.
hear it because you are speaking very loudly.
We can't see it, Dave.
It's in his headphones. Don't worry. Chat, can
You
you
have to
hear
pull it
me?
up. You have to pull it up. Are you winning something?
Can we hear it? Can they hear it? Nope. Well, it's just as terrible as you might imagine.
Dave, you didn't even pull it up on the screen.
How do I? Oh shit!
God.
I've been told
No
I'm not
way.
allowed to vape on microphone anymore, but this guy, this fucking guy.
What does stake have
There
to
it is.
do with
I hear
our
it.
securities laws?
Okay.
That's STAKE.
Look at
not
this. It's produced. Like
STEAK.
he paid money for this. There's an intro.
Oh, the typography is really bad.
In the crypto markets, there are various ways to validate data stored
blood
in
is
crypto
boiling.
ledgers called blockchains.
Called blockchain.
And one of these ways is called staking. Investors lock up their tokens in escrow and help validate the next block of data. Some stakers are then rewarded with new tokens. Staking, though, can be complicated and time-consuming and can take big upfront commitments of tokens. There's also the risk that you won't get new tokens even if you stake. Thus, crypto entrepreneurs started offering what's called staking as a service. No, not like the steakhouse.
Wait,
Basically,
so
if you transfer your
if
tokens
it's not a
to
guarantee of
staking
return,
as a
how does
service
it pass
provider,
How's
the
that
Howey
they
Howey
take
test?
control,
Yeah.
possibly pooling your tokens with
Right?
thousands
Didn't he
or
just
millions
said
of
that
others
it's not going to pass the
while
Howey
promoting
test
returns.
because there's not a guarantee of
Here's
returns.
the rub. When a company or
Oh,
platform
he missed a rub
offers
joke. He didn't put
these kinds of returns, whether they call their services lending,
Disco Chuck,
earn,
they don't make suits for
rewards,
rats.
APY, or staking, that
Why is this suit
relationship
too big
should
for him?
come with the protections of the federal securities laws. That means you, the investor, should receive important disclosures. For example, what do they actually do with your tokens? Are they really staking them? Are they lending, borrowing, or trading
Pause
with
it real
them?
quick.
Are they commingling them with their other business? Where do the
Usually in
rewards
the
come
contract.
from? Are you getting your fair share? Are the underlying crypto protocols
Yeah, pause it real
genuinely
quick, Dave.
creating value on your investment?
So what he said was pretty much because it's CeFi, it's a centralized exchange. It's more so like, what are you doing with those tokens? And I feel like DeFi handles that problem because you know exactly what's going on with your tokens, right? So
Right.
this
so yeah,
isn't as applicable to DeFi.
right. Because I said it's in the contract, but you have FTX where they are literally taking your tokens that you have staked and spending them in the Bahamas.
And yeah, dumping them.
Uh,
But anyway, continue on.
hilarious. Either way, I am enjoying it.
Or are they just new tokens that dilute the value of ones you already have. Remember, if you have a stake, that's S-T-A-K.
Oh, he thinks he's
you
pretty
have a
fucking
stake
clever.
meant for 2 and cut it into 3 pieces, it's still the same amount of stake.
That man looks.
He must have done well in math.
Because these staking as a service providers generally are not providing proper disclosures. There's currently no reliable way as an investor to know the answers to these important investment questions. Plus, when you sign on the dotted line or accept the terms of service, you are generally agreeing that placing your tokens with these providers may mean transferring your ownership to them. There's an expression in crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. You
Gary
see,
Ginsler looks
you're
fucking
basically
dead.
an investor in their platform. If it goes
actually,
under,
like a
and we've
corpse.
seen plenty of that recently,
I'm not even trying to be
you
hateful.
end
Like,
up
he
in line
genuinely
in the
looks like a
bankruptcy
corpse.
court. That's why it's so important that these companies and platforms comply with the securities law. After all, the securities laws, regardless of what you think of stake or staking, they're good for investors.
Do you know how this guy is 150 years old?
Share
I
this
know.
video.
I'll tell you. Don't share it, guys.
Share this video, guys.
Help. We'll turn off Jamie Vision for now. No, you know this guy is easily over $1.50 because he did the same steak pun 3 times
Oh my god, boomer,
at least.
boomer.
Like, he thought it was hilarious the first time, maybe, but then he did it again and he like doubled down and then he tripled down with the 3 cut pieces and then he did it again. Like, he's like, it's still funny, guys.
I'm mad. Like, I'm angry. Like,
Fuming.
get off of centralized exchanges first and foremost. Just get off of them. And
Preach.
there's no reason for the fucking Fed to be involved in any of this shit. It's
Well,
just,
I'm cool with them doing it to centralized exchanges because
I'm not. It scares people out of crypto.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be staking on those platforms anyway, because like they really can. Like in bankruptcy, they can just actually take all your crypto. We've seen it like 15 times. So like, cool if they want to do that, but like DeFi, you can't, because everything that they're talking about as like the security and why they want to be involved is like already done through the chain. There needs to be no centralization on like how DeFi is governed in that capacity, because any investor can see where there is, like where their tokens are.
I was lucky enough to have a teacher, you, and a lot of people aren't that lucky. They want to get into crypto and they don't know how, and that's like
They
the
don't
best
know.
place.
They don't know beyond Coinbase and Binance.
Correct.
I know. I wish I had a more popular YouTube channel. I could get a lot of people in crypto safely.
What YouTube channel's that?
Lame hillbilly crypto.
He did
Jesus.
half. He was half ready to pitch his YouTube, and
He was.
I threw him a softball.
Oh
and
no,
he's
I'm
like,
just speaking in like generals. Like, I wish I would grow my YouTube channel.
It's hard.
Like,
It's a lot of work.
The time commitment is insane.
It's a lot of
To
work.
make videos and like just like commit to making them, because they're intense. I mean, it's not crazy amounts of work. Obviously, like the labor involved is not that much, but like you have to get yourself ready to make a video and get on camera and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I'm planning on maybe growing it a little bit. I've been pretty stagnant on subscribers, and I thought about making some new content and just
Gotta
kind
make
of
some
like,
new content. Get it fresh.
The
Yeah.
problem, like, see, these people would lose their money on centralized exchanges, just like I lost money on frog pictures. I mean, it's just you're gonna lose money. Your first time in crypto, you're gonna lose money, but then you learn, then you get better,
And then you
then
lose
you're
it
a little
again.
bit safer, and you will lose it again, and then you go from there.
Just keep losing.
yeah. I mean, it's
Um,
all about losing.
Tether is not losing anything. Tether
Oh, yeah?
made $700 million in earnings in Q4. The issuer
Yeah, I'm
behind
telling
the
you.
industry's largest stablecoin, USDT, continues to hold enough reserves to back the token despite processing $21 billion in redemptions last year, according to a latest report. According to today's report, the consolidated total assets held by the company as of December 31st was 67, a lot of commas, billion, 67 billion against total liabilities of 66 and change billion. It's funny when 83 million is the change.
How does a stable coin make money?
I assume it's something to do with issuing and redeeming it.
Yeah, there's got to be a tiny fee or something that they.
It's not. I don't know that it's necessarily a fee. I don't. I
It's
don't
like
know.
office space, like a fraction of a penny.
This is why we need
Multiplied.
LB here. He would know.
He actually would know that question.
I
That would be
know, like
something
that
to
was
ask me.
100% LB
How
knowledge.
does Tether make money?
You got to
Tether
stretch
makes
drink.
money by charging transaction fees for new fiat deposits on their platform, currently 0.1% with a minimum deposit of 100,000 USD. They also charge fees for redemptions of their tokens, as well as verification fee for new accounts to undergo their KYC process. Well, it's working.
Yeah. Why don't you just make a stable coin?
Yeah. With
Why don't you just make Tether too?
I couldn't imagine a worse spot to try and do. Like, no way would I try and compete with the stablecoin market.
Tethered, you
Sorry.
call it. You get some people coming in. Speaking of stablecoins, stablecoin issuer Paxos being investigated by a New York regulator. The New York Department of Financial Services. This is Dylan's.
This came along with the Kraken thing.
Yeah, they're investigating stablecoin issuer Paxos. CoinDesk reported. The full scope of the investigation is unclear. And if you're interested about what Paxos is, their stablecoin creations include Pax Dollar USDP and Binance USD BUSD. So if you were looking to FUD some stable coins this weekend, BUSD, you can go FUD that.
Go
I don't
FUD
know.
yourself. Yeah, it's Binance. They're hot on Binance right now. Binance.
Do you know BUSD isn't issued by Binance?
It's
It's issued by Paxos.
Thanks for listening.
Well, you're saying they're hot on Binance, but it's not even Binance's thing.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah.
it's just
But to them,
another
yeah.
it's just another prong in a multi-prong attack on Binance. You notice shit like this doesn't happen to Coinbase realistically.
Coinbase hasn't had a
They
peep,
have-
and they allow staking on their platform.
Yeah,
Coinbase has its own problems with the insider trading lawsuit going on.
Yeah, that's been going on for a while, isn't it?
and then
Yeah.
Coinbase's CEO,
Yeah, he made a
Brian
lengthy
Armstrong.
tweet.
what his name is, Brian Armstrong. Yeah, he
Thank
made
God
a
he's sticking up for. He's
He's-
fighting
he's been a-
Ginsler.
He's been a pretty good guy in crypto, to be honest.
He's not as loud as CZ is, but he's also based in America
And
with
he's
the
publicly
traded
traded,
trade. Yeah.
Like
So
they're not gonna take that shit. If he was talking like CZ, they'd be like, no, sir.
So, I mean, at least, like you said, at least he's standing up for it. But I'm starting to suspect a pattern here, especially now that they've gone after Kraken. Kraken's also U.S. based, if I'm not mistaken, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Kraken is where I first got into DeFi with.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So the fact that they haven't gone after Coinbase, I think they're kind of choosing their preferred centralized exchange. And Binance scares them. Binance is global. Binance has a stable coin, its own stable coin issued by Paxos. So whatever happens throughout this investigation, just stay tuned to that. Pay attention to it, especially if you hold BUSD. I hold USDC, not just because of Walrus, but just because I feel like out of the stable coin wars, it will come out on top.
Yeah, it's like MasterCard. It's accepted everywhere.
Right. So if you've got USDC or USDT Tether, you should be all right. But maybe limit your exposure to BUSD until the investigation kind of clears over. This is not FUD. I just want to reiterate that this is not Binance FUD whatsoever. But the
Sounds a
U.S.
little bit
seems
like
to have. Well, the U.S. has a hard on right now for crypto, and it's clear that Binance is one of their favorite punching bags. So, and honestly, CZ has been really quiet about that. He
Yeah.
hasn't said a word.
He had his
He
time in the
hasn't found a way to
sun.
gain off of it yet.
Well, ever since I think he said he was going to buy FTX and then didn't because their books were really fucked up.
I don't think he was ever
He's
going to
been-
buy it.
I mean, he could have. But when you probably looked at their books and was like, there were no books.
Oh, there were
Yeah.
books. There was just a lot of pages missing.
That's what we got today. You guys got anything else?
That's
That
it.
is everything I've been seeing. Oh, Linkin Park releases a new song tomorrow for all my music fans. Just saw earlier today a new song from Meteora, so it'll have Chester on it.
Oh, it's a song unreleased.
It's an unreleased Meteora song.
That's cool.
It is called releases tomorrow, and it is called Lost.
Chester. Oh.
A new never before heard song from the Meteora archives out Friday. It's the 20th anniversary of Meteora tomorrow, which makes me feel very. That was like my third or
Jesus.
fourth CD I ever bought. So just some side news, not DeFi related. Sorry.
Yeah, my third or fourth CD was probably Weird Al.
It was
I don't
Britney
remember which one.
Spears. I got Britney Spears, and then Hybrid Theory, and I can't.
I remember getting Metallica's Saint
Saying
Anger.
anger
Saint
brown my
Anger.
neck.
Yeah.
That was some WWE influence there, because that was SummerSlam's song. Remember?
Yeah. That's
God.
good.
I had the WWE album too.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I don't know what day we'll be back. One of these days. I don't know if you guys are up for a short weekend show. If not, we can hit it again Monday or Tuesday.
It is Super Bowl Sunday, so as long as it's
Oh, you're
not
right.
on Sunday,
Oh, Last of Us
go
is on
Birds.
Friday tomorrow. It's on tomorrow because of the Super Bowl.
Oh, sweet. Man,
So
that's
I don't have
such a
to-
good series. The
I don't have
visual effects on that is it's so good. It's such a good atmospheric show.
My one question about The Last of Us in general
Are they really the Last of Us?
Are they really the last? No, like mushrooms, like are really big on dropping spores.
That's their
That's
MO,
like
yeah.
that's
like
what
their
they
whole
do.
thing.
It's like
Mhm.
the spore thing. It's like they spread everywhere without needing to come in contact with stuff. So it's like, how can you be walking around in a mushroom pit? Because the second you like bump a mushroom, like thousands and
Yeah,
billions.
I mean, there's a little sinks in the loophole there, Dave. If you start
Yeah, and they
critically
slept
thinking.
outside that episode in the woods.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't been watching it. I would like to binge watch it all when it's fully released.
all right, well we'll keep.
And no.
Neither of
I-
those are spoilers. I'm not.
I know
spoiling
I know the
anything.
game. I know the game, so it's fine. But this is just personal preference. I just wanted to watch it all
I
at one
would.
time.
Yeah, the way it's going, like I keep.
See you, chat.
see Disco.
See it. They every episode's like a damn cliffhanger, and then
Well-
I'm not used to waiting a week. Like that got bred out of me when Netflix came out, and
I
so it
saw
hasn't
that
been a while.
the new antagonist is the stalker of Charlie on 2.5 Men. Rose.
Yeah, the 2.5 Man lady.
I don't know if I can buy her as anything else, man. Like, she's a great actress. I've seen her.
That's
in
where
plenty,
she's from.
yeah, it's Rose.
Yeah, 2.5 Men.
That's where it is.
So I
Okay,
just
knew
don't
I knew her.
know. I just don't know. I don't know if I can buy into it, but I'm gonna give it a shot when it all comes out.
Yeah, definitely a good. I didn't play the games, but it seems like a pretty good interpretation. With that, we'll be back one of these days. We'll get some announcements out. You can send show and special guest ideas to WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. And if you'd like to purchase ad space, like I said before, WLRSradioinfo@gmail.com. And with that, later, everybody. Good night.
See you later, skaters.
See ya.
See you guys.